Hey y'all, so I wanted to brief you for a second on something I call a hook. And a hook is in like the common teacher parlance, like usually used at the beginning of unit, a start of a lesson to literally, or not literally, but figuratively hook your students on the content of the lesson to really get them engaged, to get them interested, to get them thinking about a problem, to show them something they don't know, to really kind of captivate their interest and keep that momentum going through the actual learning and the practice and the conclusion of the lesson. And I use hooks frequently in my classroom, and this is one that I think is very simple. As you can see, it's literally one PowerPoint slide you can see here. And these are archaebacteria. And as referenced in the ESRT, in the reference table, these are basically the first fossilized forms of life that were found in the geological record. And in addition to that, they're frankly our biological ancestors. So what I do is I just pose this question to the class, and I put this up and I say, hey, so what are these? And most of the students know, or at least mildly familiar with the fact that these are really small organisms. They're probably bacteria, viruses, things like that. And responses tend to vary. And they're archaebacteria. And some students might ask, like, hey, what's that? And I explain, well, these are actually your biological ancestors. But we have things like giraffes, we have bacteria, we have viruses, we have jellyfish, we have all different hundreds, thousands, millions of species of all shapes, sizes, and differentiated niches throughout the world. But how are we all different? Well, we all started from this, but the process of evolution is the process by which we came to differentiate ourselves and have different traits and have different physical, mental, and various biological traits that separate us from other species. So that's basically something that's very simple. It only takes about 2 to 3 minutes max, and I think it's something that kind of gets the students talking, gets them really interested, and gets them kind of like, again, keeping that momentum pretty high throughout the lesson. I think if you try hooks in your classroom, you can start small, you can start really simple like this. They definitely shouldn't take a lot of time, and they should be definitely related to the lesson. It's really important that it obviously is like engaging and in a sort of way that drives towards completing the objective, whatever that may be. But it also should be something that minimizes your use of time in the classroom, in the sense that you want to have most of your time devoted to practice, to actual lesson content. So it should be something that's relatively quick for you and relatively quick for the students as well.